Good morning, Jamper fans. Jamperman here. It's time for my morning update. I slept pretty good last night. I just left my truck running with the AC on instead of trying to cool off with the icy breeze like I did the first night. Felt very good in here. I even had to bust out a blanket. Kind of got a little chilly. So, I got kind of a slow start this morning, but I got gas, and at the gas station I pulled off to the side, pulled out my little privacy tent so I could change and get washed up with a little bit of privacy. And so yeah, I feel better now. I'm cleaned up. I'm about to eat some breakfast, have some coffee, and get my day started. I think today I'm going to drive down to Ocracoke. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ocracoke, North Carolina. Actually, I'm not going to. Well, I'm going to drive to the ferry, load the Jamper onto the ferry, and take about an hour boat ride over to Ocracoke. And then I'm going to drive around and explore the island down there, and figure out my next move for the day. Yesterday at the wildlife refuge, I did not see the red wolf. Very disappointed. I did not see any alligators. I saw plenty of bears, black bears, with cubs. Some of them had little cubs. I don't know if I have any good photos of the cubs. They were pretty far away, but I did get one bear in the water, kind of soaking, doing what bears do. That should be pretty cool. See, I saw grouse, otter, plenty of flies. Fly bites all over me, and they itch like crazy. So then after the wildlife refuge, while I was at the wildlife refuge, I noticed my rear brakes were starting to grind, even though I just did my brakes. I'm gonna have to fire my mechanic, which is me. Yeah, so somehow the brakes disintegrated. The guy at the shop didn't say it was my fault. I put everything on right. I just got a bad set of pads and they disintegrated, and so I would have fixed it myself, but being on the road and away from home, I don't have all my tools that I would need, so I just had to break down and pay somebody else to do it this time. Fortunately, the guy didn't, take me to the cleaners on the price. It was a very fair price for what he did. So, grateful for that. So, I'm going to eat and get my day started. Oh yeah, yesterday I flew my drone a little bit. The way the Outer Banks are, the wildlife refuge is kind of broken up into pieces by small towns. While you can't fly drones in wildlife refuges, you can fly drones in these little towns. So I was able to get an aerial view at the edge of the town looking over the wildlife refuge, which is kind of cool. So I'll be putting that video together. And then last night I did some more Milky Way photography out in Cape Hatteras. So yeah, I guess that's about it. That's my update for the morning. I'll come back if anything interesting happens. Otherwise, I'll update you tomorrow morning.